Analog is not dead. Hi, I'm Chris. I do drone and tech reviews. Today we're going to be talking about these Fatshark Recon V3s. These are analog goggles. Analog is not dead, especially for us newbies. A lot of the introduction drones that come out all still run on analog. I started my journey with this. This is the BETAFPV starter kit. These were free thanks to Gene Nagata. I won them from the Potato Jet channel. They've served me well. I really wanted to upgrade this. Basically everything that this has, but a more premium feel. The main thing I was looking for, it comes with a DVR. Ergonomically comfortable and just smaller in almost all dimensions. And I kind of settled on the Fatshark V3s. I think I purchased this for $70. It has a foam pad here. I think it's fake leather. Just makes it more comfortable than this kind of cloth fungi material here. The main difference between this and this, the lens format is 16:9. My TVs are 16:9. What we watch on YouTube, monitors are 16:9. It takes up to 32 gigabytes. Since this is in full HD, 16 gigabytes will last you more than an hour. Standard 48 channel, pretty much every standard VTX. This has a single lens in here, but it's split down the middle. When you put it on, you can't see it, but visually you should be able to see that there's two different sections, left and right. Unlike this giant flat screen here, this is, I guess, easier on the eyes. This is as basic as it can get. There's pretty much only 3 buttons. There's a nubby here with control sticks that go up and down just to adjust the brightness, and left and right to deal with the contrast. To do recording, you just tap with the middle button here and it starts recording. You'll see a little red dot that appears inside the goggles when you're flying. There's a band button and there's a scan button. If you wanted to do a quick scan, you just tap this bottom scan button and it goes through all the channels. It just has one big 5.8 gigahertz standard antenna. It only uses one 18650 battery. This thing does not come with this battery. I think you can just stop by any hardware store on Amazon or eBay, and this does accept the ones with the bump at the end. Just make sure you have it in right. But this one lasts me a good hour. I highly recommend looking at name brand ones as far as these 18650s. It does have a micro USB for charging. My recommendation is you get more than one of these batteries, especially if you're going to be in the field. Yeah, let's just go to the pros. It's one of the better looking box goggles out there, but it has a nice premium feel on my head when I put it on. It's pretty comfortable thanks to these fat straps here and these pleather. I don't sweat too much. The next one is simple controls. Because of the layout, it's relatively easy to push the buttons. Compared to this BETAFPV, it's relatively small and it's lighter too. Even though this only has one dipole antenna, I found the DVR to be much more superior on this than the BETAFPV. With the same quad, I felt like I was getting a lot of breakup with this on the DVR. When you're viewing it, they look exactly the same. That this comes out much cleaner. You'll still get the glitchiness and whatnot, but not as much as the BETAFPV. I get much cleaner signal. The final thing is good battery life. If you get a good 18650 battery, I get about 1 hour of usage. The fact that you can swap out the 18650s as well as charge your stuff on the fly does a great job in the field. 5 cons about this: price. There's other options out there like the eSheens and the Cobras. Those usually come with 2 dipole antennas. The eSheen has a diversity antenna, but yeah, this is it. So this might not be for you if you're doing long range flying. Maybe if you put a patch antenna and you know you're going to be in a certain direction, that might work out for you. Number 2, this single toggle here. I've noticed that when I push down or up, I might be doing something else. There's very little light leakage when you put it on, but then there is some light seepage here, but it doesn't affect me because it's dark in here. Maybe you could put some inserts so that you don't get any light leakage. This has no internal fan. There's some vents on the side. Let's say you're out in the sun or you have a sweaty forehead, you run hot in general, your head, you will see some condensation. If you're running the DVR for a long time, this right here, it sits right above your forehead. It actually gets kind of hot. It won't burn you, but you'll definitely start feeling the heat. Then your forehead starts sweating, and then that leads also to this fogging up. This may or may not be a deal breaker for everybody. It's the 16:9 aspect ratio. If your drone outputs 4:3, it's fine. It just kind of squishes it in here. So you have to mess with your OSD and kind of shrink it to fit this. Again, I've had no issues. If you like the 4:3, maybe these ones aren't for you. So if you're looking to upgrade from your first goggles, or if you're looking for your first pair of goggles but wanted a premium feel, I highly recommend these ones. And there's a lot of options out there, but the size and whatnot fit me. I'd love to know what your first goggles are. I don't know, leave a comment below. I'm gonna leave you with some recommendations. If you do decide to purchase these, have more than one 18650 battery, especially you're gonna be in the field for a while. Have multiple SD cards, handles up to 32 gigabyte. Just know that these don't have a fan. Either sit in the shade, keep cool. You can put like anti-fog stuff in here to prevent it from fogging up. Do take some time to fit these goggles onto your head. It's better to find where it fits you and try to remain consistent. If you put it down far enough, the light leak on the bottom is actually very minimalistic. I've been really happy with these. If you have these Recon V3s, did you move to the HD side of the house? I'll be making more and more of this content now that I'm getting more into FPV. But don't worry, I'll still be doing camera reviews and how-tos. I would love it if you guys got me to 10 likes on this episode. Click the subscribe and bell button. Until next time, fly safe, be safe, and have a good one, everybody.